Estimada música, gràcies per ser la meva vida. Gràcies per estar sempre allà quan et necessito. Gràcies per convertir-me en una persona més forta dia rere dia. Estimada música, gràcies per haver fet de mi la persona que sóc avui.
Querida música, gracias por hacerme feliz, por regalarme mis mejores sonrisas. Gracias por hacerme sentir especial. Gracias por creer en mí.
No sé com vaig començar a cantar, però bé, sempre és una que m'ha agradat i quan posaven música en el cotxe els meus pares, doncs jo sempre cantava les cançons i me les aprenia. Després vaig entrar a la coral, vaig tenir un altre grup de música abans, però recuperat amb aquest.
Y yo descubrí que ella cantaba y empezaba a tocar una canción que ella conocía.
I surgió el amor.
Sí.
¿Cómo lo sabes?
I Barcelona és la millor ciutat del món i té les millors persones del món i el que no té és una bona indústria de la música, perquè sí que és cert que hi ha moltes bandes emergents, però hi ha molt poques oportunitats.
I will love you forever. I love you forever. Whatever love takes me. I love you forever.
Me convidaram para aula de percussão, mas aí eu não sabia tocar nada, né? Aí, pouco tempo depois, eu já tinha aprendido alguma coisa e a minha família ficou admirada, não acreditavam muito como eu consegui aprender. Eu era mais novo e aí pedia para minha prima me ensinar, que ela sempre gostou de música, criava alguns instrumentos com latas e eu sentia o meu corpo vibrar. E foi assim que eu fui gostando de música. Mas aí só quando eu comecei com as aulas de batuque e aprendi algumas coisas que eu percebi que aquilo não era profissional. Existia uma diferença entre fazer barulho e música. Fui aprendendo e aprimorando bastante. Meu maior sonho é tocar em uma banda de ouvinte. Acho que eu cresceria muito. Eu sinto meu corpo vibrar. Eu sinto a música pela vibração. O ouvinte é mais fácil, ele ouve o ritmo e toca, mas pro surdo é com a vibração. Todos os dias o professor ensina uma música nova com um ritmo novo. Depois ele treina com a gente estes ritmos. A minha família sempre diz que eu tenho que trabalhar, né? E isso pode atrapalhar o batuque, mas eu quero tocar, quero viver de música. É disso que eu gosto. Eu sinto meu corpo vibrar. Eu sinto a música pela vibração.
Dos, tres, cuatro.
Around 2006, I met Tony, which is Maria Jose. I was talking with Tony, and we were joking how we should do kind of like a scene that kind of like felt very organic and very of the space where we were from the border, Tijuana and San Diego.
That we came up with this term, ruido son, which basically means noise and folk.
Hola, soy María José, soy el terrorista del ruido son. Escuchas una canción y sabes que son los macuanos, al igual que Santos también tienen su sonido particular.
María José es pop, es música electrónica, es alegría, es energía y eso lo refleja en todos sus shows.
...714 fue el último que se nos unió.
Al momento de estar en esa fiesta y escuchar todos esos sonidos acá bien parecidos, o más con el Santos, que el Santos como que nomás emplea cumbia, emplea banda y lo mete con ese cotorreo, pues acá me gustó, dije, pues yo podría hacer algo así, entonces...
714 es el vato más tumbado de todos nosotros. Es música electrónica de calidad totalmente. Yo soy Santos, empecé en el 2009 a hacer música. Esta ciudad era bien violenta y ahora nada más quiere tirar party.
I think Tijuana is a city that gives you a very special sort of privileged vantage point of the world because you're able to see both Mexico and the United States. And I think this makes for some very interesting music and it makes for some very interesting art.
We all met on the internet, that's where we started to exchange music, but we couldn't stay there, so we started making house parties. And that pushed us to get gigs outside of PJ and eventually in the United States and other parts of the world.
Cada quien tiene su estilo particular, pero al final de cuentas nos une algo. Me encantan los tres proyectos.
I don't know whether I'm walking the right path or not. What if I'm not? What if I'm stuck in someone else's life and I can't get back to my own real one?
The needle controls my needs. It eats up my hopes and dreams. Something inside my neck makes me do.
What if everything I think and say and put into my songs actually concerns an experience I don't deserve, an existence that was not supposed to be mine?
Wet like a sponge, a shake hits me like a buzz.
This is a recurring doubt that hits me every time I have the feeling I'm doing something the right way.
Till my tongue gets sore, something inside my neck tells me there's no.
But I carry on.
If I try to replace,
I carry on with all the breathing, listening, drinking, planning, working and feeling that made me become what I am right here, right now. And I keep on writing it all down and sharing it. I know only one way to do it, only one shape, the shape of a song.
The speed of everything happening is linked to rhythm. The way how we live, the stress that we live every day can be measured or quantified in rhythmic patterns. Original Arabic culture is related to the desert and to that roughness of Bedouin life.
It's really important to show our culture. Arabic songs is very, very rich in meaning. This is a history of the Arabs, of being strong poets.
trying to package our influences and our genres of music in a modern way so that the Western world can take it in more easily and can appreciate it more.
My name is William Hennessy. I'm 25 years old, and I'm from Quebec City, Canada. I've been making music since I'm a kid, but actually taking it more seriously as a career since I'm maybe 18 or 19 years old. I dropped out of school, I got kicked out of other schools, got kicked out of jobs, dropped out of jobs, couldn't really keep anything stable, so at a point in my life, nothing was going really well for me. I was at a pretty low point, so I told myself, like, this is what I'm gonna do, so it's the only thing left, so why not do it to the fullest? I don't really have a style of music, or I don't really fit in a category, but I'm pretty versatile. So like I play piano, I play the guitar, I sing, I compose for other bands, other artists, other rappers. I do a lot of stuff. In the last 3 years, I got an album out, and it went pretty well. We sold more than 4,000 albums in a couple months. I did a couple hostings and shows around the city, and people like it. The musical culture in Quebec City is pretty open. Because of that, I have a lot of fans in Europe and in the States, because a lot of people from here share my stuff, so it gets to the ears and to the eyes of people all around the world. I got a pretty positive feedback from other cities like the United States and everything. I got some music playing on MTV, on the radio in Canada, and well, that's what motivates me. I think ambition is the key to success. I think if I never stop and I hang around with the right people, people who believe in me, people who criticize me in a constructive way, I think it's the key to being happy forever and not only surviving, but maybe earning a good living out of doing what I do the best. And that's music.
I really feel like music has brought healing to my life. I feel like it's renewed my spirit when I had no direction. I feel like I could always go back to music because that's what I'm made to do, and it would always bring me back to the right path.
All I have are some old wooden boards and a ladder.
Music is a universal language, and we go to India every year. People are sharing and they're speaking through interpreters, and then I get up there and start playing, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, these women sitting there in their saris on the dirt floor pull out their cell phones and start taking pictures of me. And I felt so silly, but I felt like they really connected with me, even though they had no idea what I was actually singing about. And they were so curious about me and about my music and my message. And that's what makes this world go round, is curiosity. I feel like I'm a really curious person, and I want to learn more about myself, and I want to learn more about others, and I'm more relational. And with my music, I can encourage other people to be curious as well.
'Cause I wanna build this thing 10 feet off the ground, and I wanna know without a shadow of a doubt that our foundation stands on nothing less, and our roots run deeper still.
really humbling because I'm just a girl from Montana. But it wasn't about me. It was about the music. It was about the passion behind my voice. It was just about love. Because we all have our own giftings and our own purposes. And when we're all walking in them, when we're all using those gifts, then we're unified. And that's what it's about.
And our roots round